friends and fiends. Oh no. Come on. You can do it. That is a terrible face for me to have frozen on. Oh dear. I have no idea if y'all can see or hear any of this because my computer just decided to freeze. Oh god. Did the whole thing just crash on me? Really? Did I start stream? And then everything crashed with the most terrifying look on my face. Really? Ah, there we go. Okay. Everything is slowly catching back up. Let's try this again. Apologies, friends. Really? Greetings, friends and fiends, and welcome to another stream. My computer decided it was going to have a moment, so you caught me trying to post in chat on my phone. Fun times. Anywho. Oh, great, and... there we go. Okay. New layout. I have to get used to the fact that y'all aren't going to be able to see me gesticulating with my hands, which is something that I am very used to y'all being able to see. But until the day comes where I can figure out how to set up a different camera for chatting versus or different camera look, I should say, for chatting versus gameplay, this is what we've got. But yeah, it has been a week. We have started a new month, and I am having a day, y'all. Like, not the kind of day where I wasn't going to stream, but definitely the kind of day where I'm just tired. I don't talk about it a lot here, and I'm going to try and be more open about this. I know it says in my little tags down there that I have PTSD, and I'm working with my new therapist on that, which leaves me a bit raw sometimes, especially as she has suggested a new book for me to read as I learn more about myself and my condition. Because, woo buddy, for a while I've thought I know I have depression as separately, but for a while I thought I had anxiety, and I may still. I was thinking during all lockdown stuff that maybe I had, ADHD, maybe even that I was potentially on the spectrum. These were things I was exploring, not determining based on the things other people were saying, and reading the experiences of others. And realizing that all of those things, the ADHD, the stuff that made me think I was ADHD or on the spectrum, falls under my PTSD, which is fun. At least potentially. It is an ever-exploring thing to help me quantify and understand the mess that is my brain. So, welcome to a very interesting barge chat. Now that the dropped frames are done. New layout. It's still a work in progress. I'm finally getting to use more of the logo that Letters and Lines made for me, which is great because now people will have my name on the screen. So if I can just figure out a way to have my pronouns on screen, or at least figure out a way to pop them up. I'm still very new to all this, y'all, and there's a lot of trapped white space on my screen that I don't really care for, but I don't know what to put there, and I I'd rather keep it simple and clean and have a little trapped white space than the alternative. The alternative being, you know, I have random nonsense on my screen and I don't want that. But hopefully y'all had a okay week. I know the world has gone on fire as much as it was before, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you can find a little bit of safety and cozy comfort here. There may be a little bit of Steph Bear chat going on. And by that I mean I've had things on the brain, media-wise, that I may bring up and chat about. Also, I really love my shirt. Which is... and the new frame means you can't necessarily see the fun shirts I wear, which is okay. I would much rather you see less of the background until I do more, because I have plans to move my desk, and that will change up what you see behind me. But for now, this is what we have, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the game. It's been a week. It's been exhausting. I spent last week getting a new to me car. I left with one that I wasn't completely happy with, because I let myself get bullied into thinking that I had to get a car at that location because that's where my previous car was leased from. It was exhausting, honestly, and I am glad it's over. I'm getting used to the new to me car. It is slightly smaller than I'm used to. But let's hop on over to my game stream, and you can go away. I don't need you anymore. And yeah, here we go. New look for this screen. I really like it. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys, you know, are enjoying the new things I've done with my layout. Sorry, not me moving the game about the tiniest bit, because I don't like that chat is partially covering this entire screen, but you know, until I get a lot of folks chatting with me, it's okay. And yeah, we'll continue on with our hunt for the bear. If you happened to miss last week, I got 2 souls. So now we've got 3 souls out of 12. Yes, bear in the forest. 3 more. Journal. And track. Alright. Find the sergeant of the Lakeshore Camp. Okie dokie. Back into the darkness we go. Nope, I don't want to go to the swamp. Not the swamp, not the swamp. Forest. Yeah. It's funny, I got to rewatch a bunch of things that I hadn't seen in a long while. I've gone on a bit of a tear in the last, like, couple weeks or so of just watching a bunch of... Okay, so just up and over that away, the direction that I haven't really gone yet. Got it. Of, rewatching Zhang Ziyi movies. And It had been a minute since I had watched, like, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I watched last weekend, or the weekend before last. And then I rewatched House of Flying Daggers on Saturday night, and I love that movie. And it left me really wondering why I continue to enjoy very sad movies. Oh. I mean, they're visually stunning. The soundtracks are amazing. I actually own both soundtracks because I love them so much. Alright, let's see what you... Jensen. Hey, where do you think you're going? Dingus and Dongus! Yeah, no one but us soldiers are allowed inside the lakeshore camp. Get out of my way. I have urgent news. I have urgent news of your quartermaster. I need to speak with your sergeant. Urgent? Only thing that's urgent is the line for the latrine, or if the captain hasn't had his drink. That's right. Captain Bear is in a right foul mood. You can't come in unless you want a good thrashing. The guard almost has to shout over the clattering din coming from inside the camp. You heard him. It's dangerous in there. Wouldn't have the heart to let a frail old granny like you near that beast. See, every time someone calls her a frail old granny or an old lady, it really does make me wonder what they see. Because the little boy, like, there are a handful of people who comment on the cauldron. Most people just see her as an old lady. I swear she's got some kind of glamour. One guard turns to the other with a conspiratorial shrug. Yeah, but who are we to say what's good for her health? Oh, yeah, you're right. We might be convinced to, look the other way if we're fairly compensated. Right, fairly compensated, of course. We'll be sticking our necks out after all. Here, take some coin. You carefully press 3 heavy gold coins into the palm of the waiting guard. There. I expect you two can divide them evenly amongst yourselves. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. Yes, evenly divide 3 coins between 2 people. Right, 1 for you and 2 for me. Wait, what do you mean 2 for me and 1 for you? I'm the one who does the real garden around here. You still owe me for that game of dice you lost. You cheated me. Give me them coins. The 2 guards fall into fisticuffs and roll into the bushes, leaving the gate to the camp wide open. Blood. An amending poultice. Alright. You cautiously approach the bear. The bear drains the last of his enormous tankard and smashes it against the head of a nearby soldier, knocking the hapless man to the ground. And then I walloped him just like that. So next time I catch any of you cowards turning tail, I'll skewer you like a fish and leave your guts for the gulls. Suddenly noticing that his drink has gone dry, the bear bellows to the skies. More mead, you yellow-bellied worms! More drink! Bring me my delicious honey mead. My apologies that I suddenly turned southern. My deepest apologies to Adam Jones. If you know who I mean, Dr. Reverend Adam Jones, who does an amazing Savannah accent. And I am badly mimicking it, and I don't know why. just how it came out. I don't do voices, y'all. But I try. Anyway, the soldiers taking cover nearby exchange nervous glances at each other, none wanting to confront the bear. There is no more Honeymead. The bear wipes a strand of drool from his sagging lips. His bleary eyes slowly focus on you. A mocking smirk splits his face as he waves at you with his great spiked mace. Say now, that's a funny-looking helmet, soldier. I ever tell you about the time I crushed the bucket-headed barbarians of the Western Mountains? You decided now is a good time to leave the bear to his ramblings rather than make yourself an unfortunate prop in his war stories. The bear kicks an empty tankard at you as you retreat back into the camp. That's right. Go get me more mead, you good-for-nothing slaggard. I'm guessing. There we go. Okay, there we go. Hang on, y'all. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. That was odd. Hopefully folks are still with me. OBS just lost its dang mind for a second, but I think I fixed it. I dropped things down a little bit. And yeah. Sorry about all the tech issues tonight, but you know, there are streamers with tech issues, and then there's Ah, there's the sergeant. Okay. Hang on, 1 second. I know, I have something I'm supposed to be doing, but I want that soot spray. I don't know quite what I need him for yet, but... A frenetic-looking officer shouts hurried orders at whoever will listen, but most of the camp soldiers are busy cowering or knocked out cold. Man the gates! You over there, secure the perimeter. We just need to hold out a little longer. Hold out against what? Sir, we're running out of men. Where's that damn shipment of honey? You step over to an unconscious footman to address the man in charge. Over an unconscious footman. Oh. Do. Are you still going, Captioner? There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. All kinds of issues. I might be able to answer that question. Oops. Who let this old bat into the camp? Rude? I found your quartermaster. He's having a bit of cart trouble on the road. I'm afraid your shipment isn't going to get here anytime soon. What? Curse my rusty britches. Without that honey and other supplies, we can't make the honey mead. The bear's gonna flatten the whole camp if he finds out. The camp looks half flattened already. What's all the ruckus about? Well, the bear is the greatest warrior there was. The bear is the greatest warrior there ever was, which is grand and all when we're fighting the enemy. But once we set up camp, he likes to use those poor sods as playthings to reenact his conquests. Wow, this ugh. And the only thing the bear loves as much as fighting is drinking. Guzzles up so much honey mead, we have to brew it right here in the camp just to keep up. He points to a squat-looking device tucked up near some tents. A portable brewery. Without that shipment of ingredients, I don't see how we can ever calm the bear down. He'll smash us all into paste before the sun sets. Let me take a look at this brewery of yours. If the bear is so in love with brawling and boozing, then perhaps it's about time he receive a dose of his own medicine. You inspect the brass contraption. A tank here, a hopper there. The bitter smell of alcohol is infused into the well-worn metal. Despite the needlessly complicated dials and tubing, at the end of the day, the brewery is really just a fancy cauldron. This seems simple enough. You should be able to concoct just the potion for your troubles. The rattled sergeant shrugs his shoulders at you. Sure, if you think it'll help, but you'll need to fuel the darn thing first. Our supplies are a mess, so you have to figure it out on your own. You open up the brewery to inspect the complicated... Alright, I need to get more water. Put the twigs in there. You snap kindling into pieces and scatter it into the bottom compartment of the brewery. Should be fuel enough for the job. Alright. And throw the cinder box in. With the heat of a cinder box, you set the stove chamber of the brewery alight. It will bring the tankard to a rolling boil. Alright. I need to get some water. But first... Is there water in the camp? How can y'all have set up camp and not have running water? Thank you for letting me raid your stores. Now, I know you're next to water. Come on, now this is basic. Seriously, no water whatsoever. since I have to go a wandering to get some water. Pardon. Finish my thought from earlier. I've been on an unintentional bit of a Zhangzi kick, including going to pick up my glasses, or coming back from getting said car, and my roommate is watching Memoirs of a Geisha. And then finishing it, and whoa, buddy. Whoo. You know, I forgot how, honestly sad that movie makes me, and how kind of skeeved out, because, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, kind of, you know, put this out there, as it were. Show me where it is. I'm not getting anywhere near that dog. Ah, there we go. The well. Into the well. Into the well. Oops. Whatever. I can come back down there and explore a little bit more later. But, like, can we just agree in the general zeitgeist of things to stop sexualizing children? Like, that prompted by the book that I'm reading for my that my therapist suggested that I read as part of my ongoing treatment, because learning about stuff really helps me kind of internalize and break it down in my head, and I've never really found a good resource on PTSD. So she suggested a book that she's also rereading with me. And in the chapter she suggested I read before our next session, the author talks about a young child unconsciously flirting with you. A child who they use she, her pronouns for. And could we not? Like, a child smiling at you is not them flirting. You slosh cool, clear water into the brewery's main tank. Not the best base for potion brewing, but you want to preserve the honey meat flavor. With a hiss of steam and the sound of boiling water, the rattling brewery is ready for the next step in the process. Of course I'll need honey for the mead. That quartermaster said he was coming back from the apiary in the field, so I best try there. Then I'll need a proper magical binder and a token of the bear to seal the spell. Something in this camp ought to do the trick. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Honey, metamorphosis elixir, and torn teddy bear. Okay. Can I make the metamorphosis elixir? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I can! Sweet! Alright, one ingredient down. I'm gonna go get the others. Oh, I bet you I can go in here now. Through the open tent flap, you catch a glimpse of pillaged trinkets and treasures scattered about the spacious interior. You surmise that one of these precious objects might contain enough magical essence to use as a token of the bear. Your eyes only have a moment to linger upon the giant fur-lined bed before a hand pulls the door flap shut. The sergeant gives you a disapproving glare as he ushers you away. Hey, you can't go in there. This is the bear's personal tent. You know the kind of hell that would break loose if he finds out someone's been snooping? Don't worry, I'll be careful. It seems like your men are keeping him distracted anyway. You glance over at the bear as he tosses aside a soldier like a sack of potatoes. No way, no how. If you think this is bad, just wait until he finds out there's no more honeymead. You're so afraid of that stomping brute. Why don't you just slip away into the night? Surely it would prolong your life a little. And abandon my friends? We soldiers gotta stick together. It's our only chance. If only there was some way to stand up to the bear. The thought seems to cross the sergeant's mind. He notices the potions and baubles hanging about your belt. Say, you're good with magical doodads and what's-its, right? What if you made me some sort of protective charm or talisman? Then I could maybe have a chance against that monster without getting my head shoved in. If I make you a protective talisman, will you let me into this tent? I suppose I wouldn't have much to worry about if you did. Okay. What do we need for the protective talisman? That's a wicked gemstone. That's not what he asked for. Oh, I need the wicked gemstone. And, oh, no wait, I haven't. Haha! I just have to go get more milk. The crystallized essence of evil insofar as much as it can be contained. Oh my goodness. Here, this ought to shield you from harm. For a time. He grins nervously as he puts the charm around his neck. He then clobbers himself in the face with his own fist. Wow! You weren't kidding. Though, that's nowhere near the kind of punishment the bear can dish out. I better find some more stuff to test it out with. Then I'll give that bear a piece of my mind. He stumbles into the camp to find other objects to try against his newfound protection, leaving the bear's tent untended. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, goodness. Ba-ba-ba-da. What is happening? Oh, now you work. Yep, butt. Okay. Into the tent, into the tent. But yes. Lots of Zhangzi movies, and, who is Memoirs of a Geisha uncomfy when you think about it too long? And by think about it too long, I mean remembering that she first meets the guy that, the chairman, when she's 8? Maybe? Sorry, I have a cat in my room who's been sleeping this whole time. And now he's complaining and trying to get up. But, why aren't you running? Oh, really? One moment, y'all. No! Out! Not in. Out! That way! That way! That way! none of my chatbots working? None of them. What's going on? They're on. And Stream Elements is here in chat. Let's see if this works. Okay, so it's just the timers then. Sorry, y'all. Having a bit of a what the crap moment. I'm not going to waste any more time. Anywho. So, before my cat distracted me. She is a young child when she first meets the chairman. And then, of course, she ends up not at first becoming a Maiko. Because of somebody else being a shit. I don't want to give away the whole plot. But he meets her again, I think like 5-6 years later. So she's still at least at best oh, that's a far way walk, isn't it? And I can collect stuff on the way. I need some herbs. Oh, nice. But so she's at least a teenager when he contacts another geisha to kind of intercede and actually start her training. And whether like and it's creepy, right? Like he has one interaction with this girl as a child, and then meets her again as a teenager, and decides to go out of his way to try and get another geisha to train her. To the apiary. Okay, the apiary is up there. Well, that's right, because I found it the first time pretty quickly. And then, like, they have this whole thing of, like, she spends all this time, you know, wanting to garner his attention, his affection of this grown-ass man. Oh, nope, I'm not getting near that turkey. Who seemed to have a strange curiosity and affinity for an attractive-looking teenager with blue eyes. Now, granted, nothing happens between them until she is well and truly an adult. But it's still creepy, like it's really hard to find it romantic. Heidi-ho, I'm afraid we're closed for the season. Closed? But I need some of your honey right away. Sorry, our supply was cleaned out just a little while ago. Funny little man with a cart. You just missed him. Yes, I've met him. He's the quartermaster for the bear, but he's had a bit of an accident on the road. I need to collect some more honey for the lakeshore camp. The bear? Well, that explains why the quartermaster purchased so dang much. I heard that lumbering bully would steal the nectar from a larva if it suited him. My poor bees have already worked themselves half to death for that order, and they don't have any honey left. I wish I could do something to help you, but the only honey left in the entire apiary is Her Majesty's personal reserve. Her Majesty? Why, my sweet spring flower, the jewel of my crown, the golden sun of my... Yes, get on with it. My beloved queen. She's as lovely as she is wise and resides over her flowered kingdom. A shrill voice pierces the meadow and sends chills down your spine. Slave, where is my dinner? I order you to bring me the finest sunflowers. Right away, my love. And make it pretty this time. I don't want another one of your dandelion bouquets like some common wasp. Yes, my sweet. I think I'd better have an audience with this queen myself. Oops! No! Sorry. Clicked too far in the corner and hopped out of my game. Oh! That's a big bee! That's a big bee! The regal insect looks down her curled nose at you scornfully. That fool beekeeper is supposed to stop the rabble from trampling my delicate garden. Good help is so hard to find, isn't it? And I suppose you've come to lend a hand? No, I don't think so. What do you want, little beetle? You seem like a very busy woman, so I won't waste your time. I need honey. Your best honey. She tilts her long neck back and lets out a buzzing laugh. You think I simply give my carefully cultivated riches to just any commoner? Do you have any idea how much time and energy is spent managing this colony? Everyone always wants something that no one ever wants to work for it. In a rustle of petals, the beekeeper comes running over, holding out an assortment of beautiful prairie flowers. My darling sweetheart, I offer you the finest meadow flowers. I hope you find these to your liking. Oh, she said she didn't want meadow flowers because she's a bitch. I said it. Is this marigold? You wax-brained fool. You know I despise this stuff. How many times must I repeat myself? Get out of my sight, all of you. My love, I have wronged you. Let me try again. You follow the beekeeper a short distance away, while he busies himself picking more flowers. She seems to be in a foul mood. Does she always treat you like this? Well, yes, but it's really usually my fault. Sometimes when she gets her venom up, a little bit of smoke is soothing, and soothing herbs calms her right down. Smoke, you say? I'm sure I could come up with something to even out her mood. Royal incense recipe. Alright. Do I have what I need to make this? Alright. Smoke pellets. Alright. 9 Not a sacrifice. Which herbs? And specific potion, and I need to get water. Ow! You jerk! Rude! Rude, you hurt me! I don't like that the game doesn't give me a defense against bees. Yes, yes, I hear you. Oh, I'm on the trial, that's why it's not. Scoop it up. Come here. There's the farmer all happy with his little cabbage baby. His cabbage patch baby. Oop, wrong way. Water! There it is. Okay. And now it's working. I just needed to poke it. Okay. Alright. And now I can make this horrific potion. Darn it. Fine. I'll just get one more thing of water to carry with me. And now time to craft the wings. Alright. Off to get some honey. I'm a very peculiar bitch. I say she is a mess of a bee. If ever a bee there was. More clay. Hello. Come here, grasshopper. Back up to the apiary. Oh crap! Oh crap! Well, I got away from the turkeys. Fortify before I go back by the bees. No more bees. Yes, I see. You sneak. Do you honestly believe that your little puff of achoo smoke can... The queen fans herself lightly as the world begins to push and pull all around her. Ooh, does anyone else feel a little hot? Anyways, as I was saying, you can't just... The sparkling sun bears down on the queen like a warm summer's embrace. My, look at all these beautiful colors. Have they always been so bright? The queen bee stretches her arms across the sea of flowers, brushing the tips of the petals gleefully. She arcs her limbs through the myriad of colors swirling around her head. It's gorgeous. Oh, what delicious smell. What's this delicious smell? Cracking into the waxen walls of her hive, the queen pulls out a golden honeycomb. She proceeds to messily stuff the honey into her face. Delectable. Oh, it's so good. You simply have to try some, my dear. I've never tasted anything so delicious in my life. She offers up a sticky handful to you. Why, thank you, my queen. Beekeeper has concerned himself with a floral arrangement. Okay. No, don't sting me! Do. No, go away, turkey. Go away. Nobody likes you. Away with you. Like some lazy grass on my way. And thank you for the clay. And now I need to get more cinders, but that's okay. Slowly collect things as I go. But yes. Between that and... Between Memoirs of a Geisha and the book that I'm listening to referring to a small child, or, you know, referencing a small child flirting without meaning to, like, this man suggested this with his full chest because men, I guess? I don't know. It's bizarre to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people do that. I don't know why people suggest, like, if a baby boy smiles at somebody because they're mirroring your reactions and smiling because you are smiling, because that's what they do at that age, is they mirror. It's a thing that babies do as they learn. They mirror your expressions. It is not, in any way, shape, or form, flirting like how you would imagine an adult would flirt. Like, I don't like it. Just like I don't appreciate the number of stories that romanticize, you know, an underage person having a romantic entanglement with someone much older than them. It makes me uncomfy. And I really wish it wasn't normalized. And especially with, I mean, this is true for young girls. Excuse me, because like Juno is a good example. Well, I suppose no. Juno's not a good example because the one girl in there who lusts after the teacher, nothing happens. But it's a thing, and I don't. It just makes me uncomfortable, and I don't like it when people, make it like Stacy's mom, which is resumed in interest because there are also folks who are talking about the new TikTok cover called Stacy's Dad. It's a cute, catchy song. It's been in my head for a week now, and I'm mad about it. But it's not cute, y'all. I mean, I guess it's a normal developmental thing for a young person to have a crush on an older person. It happens. I had crush on older people that were completely and totally unavailable to me. As in, they were celebrities. And, Stacy's Mom is a song that's built on the idea of a young boy, just the idea of a boy. And why did my captioner stop again? Captions. There you go. Gee willikers. All the tech issues tonight. Every one of them. But Stacy's mom is very much framed in the I have a crush and it's harmless, and having crushes are harmless, and I'm not trying to say otherwise. But like Riverdale did it in season 1 with Archie and one of the teachers having a fling. And I appreciated that Betty was just like, this is not okay. You are 16. She is an adult. And thank you for that. There's so many other things where they don't have that reaction. And don't even get me started on Call Me By Your Name. Not the Lil Nas X song. The MLM film based on a novel. A grown man lusting after a teenage boy. Anyway. Rant over. I promise. The frothing basin of the brewery stands ready for the right ingredients. Alright. In goes the honey. As you squeeze the honeycomb with your bare hands, thick, rich honey slowly oozes into the brewery's tank. Too sweet for your taste, but then, this potion is not for you. Metamorphosis elixir. You ladle out a good portion of the writhing, tar-like substance into the brewery. To be safe, you add a little bit more, just for texture. You pause before dropping the tattered plaything into the brewery. A glint in its button eye reminds you of something, but the thought soon evaporates from your mind. You overturn your palm, and the stuffed bear splashes down into the concoction. It floats sadly for a moment, before becoming waterlogged and disappearing under the surface. With the addition of the final ingredient, the brewing equipment is sealed and set to work. Steam hisses from the rivets, and its swollen metal belly clanks and rattles. Before long, the waggling fingers of the gauges and dials settle down, indicating that the brew is complete. You give a quick sniff test and recoil at the sickeningly sweet vapors. You push an empty wooden keg under the contraption's spigot and crank the release valve. The brewery strains under the pressure and fills the keg with clunky, oozing fluid. Maybe not the finest meat around, but hopefully that great raging galoot won't stop to notice the difference. Take the keg. Alright. I feel like we're gonna be collecting another soul, y'all. Captain. I've brought you more honey mead. The bear swipes up the tankard with his massive paw and tosses the contents into his slavering maw without hesitation. That's a fun phrase, you don't get to say that often. He licks his chops, savoring the particular flavor. With a sudden jerk, he bears down on you with suspicion. Say, this tastes kind of funny. What did you do, soldier? It's a new recipe. Thought you might enjoy something with a little more sting in it. You know, I hate new things. I'll teach you to mess with my favorite brew, you hayseed. Bears upon you with frightening speed. He raises the huge mace in his paw skyward, and you brace for the impact. With an equal measure of speed, the sergeant leaps between the crashing mace and your head. You peer through your fingers as a great clang resounds through the camp. The bear roars furiously as his blow is magically repelled from the sergeant's talisman. The mace goes spinning out of his paw and falls into the lake with a great splash. He gapes. Silent. He gapes at a loss for words as the sergeant stands before him completely unharmed. Ha! That'll teach you to pick on us, you big oaf. This has been a long time coming. The sergeant wags his finger at the bear. What do you think you are, huh? You think you're so big and tough with your fancy feather hat and your big honking club? Well, look at you now! The camp soldiers gather to witness the stunned awe. Miraculously, the bear seems to shrink in the face of the sergeant's onslaught. If it was up to me, you would be dishonorably discharged for disorderly conduct. You're a disgrace to the uniform. You're no captain of mine. With fear welling up in his eyes, the bear shrinks and shrinks until he is reduced to the size of a small car. And another thing, what's happening? In place of the bear's drunken grimace is the stitched smile of a doll's grin. Two button eyes stare back at the disapproving faces surrounding the little plush toy. The sergeant takes a step back to reveal the small shape of a stuffed teddy bear where the brute once stood. Your transformative potion has finally done its work. Gee, I guess I overdid it? He scratches his head in befuddlement, but seems genuinely relieved. Hey, Sarge, I guess that means you're in charge now, right? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Well, what are you all standing around for? The camp's a mess. Let's get to work. You pick up the Yay! Got the bear! Time to go back and get the rest. You pick up the diminutive doll and brush some sand out of its fur. As you inspect it further, its head lolls to face you. Far within the glassy surface of its button eyes, you can barely make out a tiny crimson flame. The trapped soul of the bear. This ought to be what the old goat is after. I hope he's happy. The souls of the bear, leech, snake, and ox jostle in your satchel with fearful energies. That's that then. You better get these back home to the goat before he ransacks the rest of the place. The bear quest completed! Woo! Alright, the first third of these are done. Of course, I realized after I said all that, that's like, oh no wait, I did see how somebody finished the bear, but that's okay. I went too far. Portal's up that way. Here you are. Dark portal, take me home. Take me back to my swamp. Swamp, swamp, swamp. I did not say 12 times 5. I said swamp, swamp, swamp. Got it this time. Into the shrine we go. The goat rears its head at the sight of you. Its hooves pound the ground excitedly. Most excellent. I can sense the presence of spirits about you. You must have captured the souls I asked for. No small task, I can tell you that. Just what do you plan to do with them? Oh, this and that. Nothing you must concern yourself with. What's more important is that you are one step closer to fulfilling your contract. Just go ahead and place them in the shrine there. I'll take care of the rest. Goat shakes his head towards a carved relief at the back of the room, grinning in a horrible way that no goat should. As you bring the stuffed bear close to the carved stone relief in the wall, it spontaneously bursts into flame in your hands, burning away until only a harsh red stone remains. The stone zips out of your grasp and straight into the socket in the wall, buzzing like some angry insect. You are buffeted by flashes of the bear's wrath, drunken roaring, cowering bodies, splintered wood, and the smell of honey. As with the first, the mummified husk of the leech turns to ash as you bring it close to the wall, leaving only a glowing orb in its place. Images of the leech slither into your mind, the prick of a needle, the drip, drip, drip of draining fluids, soothing words, restless sleep. Prismatic colors flash through your head at the thought of the snake. Secrets lapped up by a forked tongue, whispers beneath the sound of festivities. The ox brings with him the overbearing heat of the midday sun, the salty tang of sweat in the soil, suffering, sacrifice, solitude. You step away from the shrine and its smoldering stones. Your burden suddenly feel much lighter. Beside you, the sleepy maiden stirs in her slumber, but does not wake. Now then, you've had a long day. Why don't you get some rest? Tomorrow, we shall pick up bright and early. Oh, I want to get a screenshot! Yes, I am quite tired. No! You suck! Fine, I'll go back tomorrow. Yeah, jerk. I love my little house. I love our little house. I love our little witch. Ah, good morning, my swamp lily. I trust you slept well. Like the dead. You stretch out your back, making a sound like snapping twigs. Oh, like I just did. Well, no time to dilly-dally. I sense the next 4 souls on our list. You must travel east, out of the forest and towards civilization. Ugh, I hate crowds. Well, it can't be helped. You must seek out these souls in the village, the market, the docks, and the graveyard. The graveyard might at least be a reprieve from the chattering townsfolk. Alright, Goat, I'll bring you your souls. You seem much more reasonable today. Have a change of heart, perchance? If these next 4 are anything like the last, they'll get what's coming to them. I'm glad we've reached an understanding. Yes, well. You can wait a cotton pickin' second. Yes, I know you're gonna bitch at me. I found a much better screenshot than the bear. And I want it. Let me get my screenshot. beautiful missing lady. Give myself options. Right, I can save these later. Don't mind me, just talking to myself. A rose around it. Hello, why are you stuck? Okay. I'm sure he's gonna grumble at me for going inside and not taking off right away. Yeah. Bray away, you rude asshole. I'll get your souls. Excuse me for... I have streamers girl shit to do. Leave me alone! Alright. Go east from the forest. Take me to the city. Or the village, rather. Pretty sure. Into the swamp. Yep. Over towards the well. And then... over some more to the village. Alright. To the well I go. To the well I go. And not into the trees. Here we go, to the village. Ah! Oh, I can... Why, thank you for the cobblestone. Rodent lard and a meaty muzzle. Pocket plucker. Oh, here we go. It's time for... Oh, what are you? I got an iron nail. Oh, goodness. Crab claw, pickpocket's glove, grave bone. Okay. Ah! Ah! A mimic! Okay, I knew there were mimics in this game, but holy balls! Holy fuck. Oh, that was terrifying. I shouldn't have been so scared, but it was. Fieldwork path. Oh, okay. Alright, somewhere around here there's gotta be... Not you, dog. Go away, dog. No, dog! No, dog! Shiny lure. And how do I make a shiny lure? I have to go get... Why does it always come back to fireflies? Okay, but can I please get the... At first glance, this looks like a neglected shack, long ago fallen into disrepair. But your canning glaze? Yes, we're canning glaze for pottery. Canning gaze reveals its construction to be beyond the ravages of time, standing overlooked yet constant until properly disrupted. Running your nail along the grain of one of the nail-up boards proves to be just the disruption it was waiting for. Woo! Do I have stuff to... Oh, my knee just crafting away. Hush. I have to go get some fireflies. Which means hoping that I can go back by that fairy circle and not get clobbered. I want you. I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. And DMCA. Alrighty. Wander away. And wander back. Will they respawn? I wandered far enough away that when I go back, fireflies will respawn. Yes. Or at least one. Look, there's our friend with his pants full of frogs. Sorry, ma'am. I need some of your dust. Just a little bit. Ah! Hey! Ooh, nope. Not that way. Alright, the well should... There we go. Ah, that's not the way I want. Peace paint. There we go. Do. I love this game. I love it so much. Alright. Where are you, you jerk? Haha! Your glove is mine. Oh, and it stays there. Interesting. Oh, hi, kitty. This cat deserves a treat. I can make a cat treat. Hang on. Do I have the stuff to make a kitty treat? No. Fine. I'll give you a treat next time. I'm sorry. I don't have the right things to make you a treat, baby. Can you tell I'm a cat person? Oh, what is this nonsense? Strange times, misguided times. Remember that when we are together, the wolves stay at bay. So keep yourselves and your friends in check. Oh gosh. When someone strays from the flock, it's all our jobs to drive the evil out and say no. No to colors, no to patterns, no to change. No to you, motherfucker. I apologize for that accent that just happened right there. That is something I am working on. I grew up in Milwaukee, and while not an excuse, I went to public schools and picked up a lot of vocal mannerisms from my African American classmates. So I apologize. I am trying to unlearn them. As funny as that little voice clip of "Hello, motherfucker" is. But anyway, no to colors, patterns, and a change? Sir? Are you Donald Trump in ram form? Are you the spokesperson for the Republican Party? Did this game find a Republican and shove him into a ram skin? Maybe. Maybe. I never promised I wouldn't get political, y'all. I am inherently political by being a lesbian. Boo change! And the rest of the Republican Party. Change is scary, like wolves! These fools couldn't share a brain cell between the lot of them. New chapter. The ram. Press tab to view. Into the journal. Visit the burned woolen shop. Alright. Hey! Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that her? With a disconcerting bias towards missing people. Isn't that the sleeping maiden? Gallows. Hey, motherfucker. Don't try to pick my pocket. I see you. Go away. I don't have another lure for you. But seriously, that's her. That's her. And there's the lady who's bird watching, I think. Interesting. I'm sorry, baby. I will come back with fishies and a treat for you. I didn't say feces, I said fishies. Fishy. It tries so hard and it gets so far. Psst, you there. Can I have a word with you? Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Hello, sir. Sorry, ma'am. I must warn you, the graveyard's not safe right now. If you got flowers, I can go lay him on a grave if you want. When I croak, nobody better bring me posies. What's the matter? Something's got the spirits of this place riled up in a real bad way. All restless and cranky they is. There's this horrible howling coming from the mansion up the road. A scream that'd chill the bumps right off your goose. And every time I gather up my wits to go take a look-see, my knees turn to jelly as soon as I set foot on the path. Mark my words, that creepy old place is haunted by something. More than just a sleepless spirit. Ha. Ghost stories are for children. When you get to be my age, it takes something special to put a fright in you. Well, if you're so sure about that, could you go up there and tell me what you see? Maybe it has something to do with what's got all these ghosts so agitated. New chapter. The Rat. Explore the haunted house north of the graveyard. Oh, Mandrake. Black roses. I love black roses. Like as an aesthetic choice, not a... Oh yeah, I got a grave bone. Pardon. Which is such a weird thing to say. I need many more than that. And a mummified head. Motherfucker! You grabby asshole! Where is it? Where is it? I'm just over here like, I know I have them. Avoid the grabby hands. I appreciate that it doesn't use them. Exorcism charm. Oh, I need bat wings. And for that, I need more of you. Found it already. Yay! Where one might expect the door to a mausoleum, here instead stands a shrine, adorned heavily with skulls, perhaps to deter closer inspection. But their arrangement does not serve the dead, nor their memory, instead being placed to mask a path beyond. Your annoying fingers reduce it to dust with a tap. Why, thank you. Soothing rune. How do I make that? Oh. I actually have a lot of this stuff to do it. And again, I need more water. You are the thing that I don't need right now. You come here. And grimoire. What's the shiny? I need bat wings to make that. Hear you, bats. Why don't I see you? Spirit salts. Oh, there you go. And now I have to go back to get more seeds. You can't reach me. Because I say so. It's fine, I'm just digging up some dirt on the top of the graves. And collecting some bones. It's fine. This is totally fine. Totally fine and totally normal and not at all a form of grave robin. Hello. You heard the word of the ram? No, I haven't. church. Oh no. Missed me, you jerk. Oh, ha ha ha. Back the way I came. Wrong button. Let's see. Can I make any of these other things? I can't make the cat treat. Can't make that yet. But I can make a skeleton key. In fact, I'll make 2. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna want them for other uses. And the salts. Thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. Hello, baby. I just want to use this. Since I keep needing it. Mansion. Well, at least I didn't need the skeleton key for the heavy door. Oh dear. That's a lot of hands. That's a lot of hands. And I don't think I can make an exorcism charm yet. Oh, dang it. Oh my god, we get another bat. Are there bats over here, or do I have to go back to the graveyard? Things you see in the graveyard. Things you see. I'm so sorry for anyone who may be hard of hearing watching my VODs. It did not like me singing something from Repo. Me badly singing something from Repo. Sorry, little bat. Exorcism charm. I'm gonna continue up this way and And a great gaggly yawn to you, too. Thank goodness that pepper doesn't want to hurt me. Right. Excuse me. Just gonna make a bunch of wicker work while I'm hanging out right here. Let's put you down here and bring up this here trap because too far? Must have. Come on, y'all were here. We were both flying around a second ago. Come on. Oh, come on. Boo. Nope. Budinsky. Of the 3 that I've collected now, I know. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily as if the whole building is upset by air invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself was drawing a breath. An ear-splitting scream stirs the dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. Ah, that's definitely the melodious voice of a banshee, or I'm a chicken's aunt. You take a step forward, but ghostly skeletal hands rise up through the creaking floorboards. They reach out, grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectral sickle, or I'd cut you down like weeds. I guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Alright. Well, I can at least use it on the other horned specter. So a spirit sickle is a thing that we need. Alright. Oh, that wasn't one of them. That's what I was trying. Come on. Come on. Stingy crows. Fine. Go talk to the gravekeeper. What has this game done to me? Like, I've actively stopped playing games where you have to kill predators for no reason. But collect some crows and stuff? That's fine. What's wrong with me? You're back! It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Oh, or maybe a lich come up to summon an army of darkness. Relax. It's just your run-of-the-mill banshee. A banshee? I knew it. No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. How are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? The spirit only becomes banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? Don't rightly know. It's been abandoned since before my time. It was pretty creepy, though. The place was so haunted I couldn't get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clean it right up. This sort of stuff happens often. Why, just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking up the crypts. Darn fellow was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyway, eventually I had to call in the grave squad exterminators. They got all the nasty ghouls rounded up before he befouled too many tombs. But they left behind this, where'd it go to? Ah, they gave me this, to ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty-looking lantern. A ghost lamp. I thought those things got recalled because of all of the possessions. Ha! I never heard about that. Now, this thing ain't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. He gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Ah, jeez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go get the gas myself, but with the graveyard in this state, he shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does the ghost lamp need for fuel? He squints at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Nothing I have. Naturally. Fine. Ugh. So much crap. So much crap. Hello, Pooch. Thank you for your sacrifice, little baddie friend. Oh, darn it! Sorry, little baddie friend. Sorry, sometimes it looks like I'm just standing here, and I am, but I'm also struggling because it's like, do the thing. Why aren't you doing the thing? Yes, finally 2 bat wings. Alright, I've got the bat wings. Now I need ectoplasm. Frack, am I gonna get ectoplasm? You for your sacrifice. Now I have to go into the crypt. I don't like this. I don't wanna. lot of rats for a graveyard. A lot of you. Fine. Go in here and try and get the fuel for the ghost lamp and then go to bed. I have to get up early tomorrow. Oops. I walked in to walk right out because I wasn't paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh, clearly I'm tired. I'm not used to having to go forward. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. No 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 no. No 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 no. I don't think I said no enough times. No. Oh my god, that thing was terrifying. Oh, giant. Poison, potion of blight. Do I have the stuff to make this? Yes, I do. Light it up, baby.
Fuck you and the horse you running on, you creepy looking shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No, thank you.
I'm sorry if I got really high-pitched and hurt anybody's ears. I'm not arachnophobic per se. I'm really not, but holy gods, that thing was creepy looking.
And now you die.
And now I have the means with which to kill you. I kill you. Die! You creepy fuck! Thank you for your ichor. I appreciate your sacrifice. Ah, there's the other one. Ha ha ha. Die, you just... Thank you. I'm outie 2000 because I don't have any more things to do with your ass. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Captions are trying, y'all. I said outie because I dated myself as a 90s kid, and it translated it to Audi like the car, and then I said a bunch of nopes again, like the Sesame Street 90s kid that I am, and it's just had a bunch of dopes, and I'm like, no, I said no. but I guess that's close enough. He squints at the fading label. Let's see. Alright. Bat wings? The webbed wings still flap of their own accord. Ghostly ectoplasm. The phantom goo feels as if it's attempting to pull you down beneath the soil. Oof. The crypt crawler silk is thick and smells oddly of lilac. I seem to have misplaced my reading glasses, so maybe you're better prepare the mixture. You read off the well-worn instructions printed on the lantern. They're horridly confusing and riddled with spelling mistakes. How did these contraptions ever make it to market in the first place? You'd better stand back. If I do this wrong, things might get a little explodey. You grind together the gruesome ingredients into a waxy paste before rendering the whole mixture down over the gravekeeper's cooking fire. The odor coming from the wet, bubbling soup makes the hairs in your nose prickle, but you power through it and pour the ghastly oil into the lantern with a rusty funnel. I mean, this probably isn't the first time she's cooked something over a fire that smells awful. Did you see the cauldron back at her shack? Did you? The gravekeeper raises one caterpillar-like eyebrow at you. No kaboom? Perfect. Give her a good shake. You swish the oil around inside the lamp and light the wick. Slowly, a bluish, unearthly glow fills the space around you. Take a look at that, fresh as a daisy. Just wave it around. Just wave it around should any wayward ghoulies try to accost you. Should clear the way to that miserable banshee. If and maybe you could ask her what all the fuss is about. Why, thank you, sir. And I think with that, that is a great place to wrap up for the night. I do have to get up early tomorrow. So instead of rating, I am just gonna go ahead and gear up to sign off, y'all. It's been a great amount of fun. I know I rambled a bit, but and there were some tech issues, but hey, made it to the end, and new overlay. I made it myself, so please be nice. But yeah, on that note, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. See y'all later. Bye-bye now.